It's really good. It's really good. So, first of all, I really want you to learn these notes in this section this week. Okay? You essentially have up to here to learn. Right? The rest of it is completely repeated stuff. Okay? So, get this under your belt. And it is harder. Okay? In terms of a read, it's harder to do. What I would recommend is that you do right hand and left hand alone in this section. But make sure that you do that by next week, because I think if we don't get those notes learned by next week, we're getting a little behind the 8 ball in terms of preparation. But very nice, lots of personality. What did you like about your performance?
I'd say I liked that I improved a lot of the stuff from previous weeks, and I added more. Instead of just playing the notes, I played more. I added more, like you said, more personality to it. It was more expressive, more contrast. But I like that I added more contrast, and there wasn't as many hitches in the performance as there were like in previous weeks.
Fabulous, great. It was super exciting. Really, I mean, it was just incredibly impactful. The beginning was just blew my hair back. It was like, man, that is awesome.
Thank you.
So I think what we have to do this week. Last week we were kind of working on like all of this sort of emotion and personality and making the story of the piece come to life. I have just a few boring things this week because you're doing such a great job with that. So the first thing I want to say is, in this section right here, going forward, it's a little bit confusing in terms of the rhythm of what's going on, right? So we've got, so like from here, if we're keeping track of the quarter note. So you go too fast then, basically, right? Your eighth notes kind of take off a little bit, right? So let's try. Can you play that section for me? Do you have this memorized right here? Yeah. Okay. And I'll count for you, and I want you to count also. Okay? Go ahead. So start on that chord. Bum, bum. There you go. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Try just those two measures. So can you go bop, 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 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Good. Okay. Now do that again and go on. Good. Okay. So the best way to make sure that you're keeping that rhythm steady is to use your internal metronome, right? So if you want to make sure that that's, when you're practicing that at home, if you want to make sure that that's working, count. Okay? Do you know what this is called? That kind of rhythm is called?
No, I'm not sure.
You probably learned this in band at school, but it starts with an H.
Yeah.
That's right. What does that mean?
I'm not sure exactly what it means, but I think I had like the general
Okay,
idea.
that's exactly what it is. So what we're in right here is we're in a rhythm that sounds like it has kind of 2 eighth notes to the beat, right? So we're like in a 2 feel basically. So kind of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? And this right here is like 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. But not really, because we're the time signature didn't change, right? We're still in a quarter note time signature. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a hard thing. It's a sort of a sophisticated rhythmic thing. Okay. Good. Okay. So let's start. Let's go back through from the beginning. Okay. I love your opening. I just wish that you could sneak it on me a little more. because like you kind of get ready, and I can tell that something loud is coming. Like I think it'd be much more interesting if you just kind of sat down and just sort of hit us over the head with it.
Okay.
Right? Just sort of. Maybe use more pedal so that it just rings more. One more time. Awesome. What if you hold the pedal down for the first measure? So like. So awesome if you didn't slow down, because you're slowing your tempo down a little bit, because you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and here you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So bum 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 bum. One more time from the beginning. I'm going to play along with you to kind of keep the rhythm going. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Feels better, yeah. Feels like easier not, because before it felt like I was really crunching those.
Yeah.
But, going faster, so I think helped that.
Yeah. Good. I mean, it sounded great. If I could just give you a little tip about a spot like that, it's a challenging pattern to play. I mean, it's a challenging pattern. You have to, I think, 90% of winning a passage like that is to just have the utmost confidence about it. You have to go into it instead of thinking, oh no, you have to go into it thinking, I got this, no problem. You have to play with this kind of swagger, right? Sort of, sorry. There's this kind of, you play it much better than I do, but just, you have to go into it with real confidence and stay loose. Okay, and just one little error. Right here, you're forgetting to play that chord.
Yeah,
right?
I felt something was off. I just didn't.
So just think in your left hand, I have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah. And it's hard because it goes right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right. Left,
yeah.
One more time from the top. It was awesome. Changes? Okay. Do you like little changes? Or is it just kind of your habit?
Probably a habit. I think when I play, and I like say like that.
I see.
I think like I just back up, back up on the pedal. I hear that. So
I see. I mean, it's hard because pedal sort of amplifies our mistakes.
Yeah.
But you want to, in my opinion, like the more important thing here is the noise in the atmosphere.
Okay.
Like I'd rather hear a wrong note just ringing loud than to hear kind of like a scrub.
Okay.
Don't try to scrub it. Just sort of let it be. Okay. Because you're going to change it on the downbeat the next measure. Anyway.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. Like a big retardando there, just, this big arrival. Yeah. Waves of sound. Each one's a new color. This one's totally. There you go. Make sure you play 8 of those, right? Be careful, that's an A or a G flat. Yeah? Great. Maybe what if here? I think of like that as sort of like a texture. It's not like triplet, triplet, triplet. It's just this shimmering, so this kind of. I think it's a little more interesting to treat it that way. Try it. Nice. Beautiful. That descent is incredible. It's incredible. Play it so great. Now, I wish you could bring that same flair and effortlessness to these ones. Those ones feel a little like labored. You want to just let them forget that they're 16th notes. Just let them do that. Think of your right hand as being sort of like, this is a weird thing to say, but have you ever, do you drink coffee?
Yeah.
So have you ever had so much coffee?
Yeah.
Right? So like, that was me this morning, right? So I'm like, my hands are kind of trembling, right? And this, it's kind of like, your fingers just kind of go. So a little more coffee and jittery right hand there, yeah? Yeah. Beautiful.